Hi, welcome to another week of Answers Written in the Stars. My name is Cindy. I am here to do your Aries love messages for the first 2 weeks of July. That'll be August, the first 2 weeks of August 1st through the 15th, 2020. I do kind of want to look at your relationship, Aries, where you are, and I want to look at where the person is that you're dealing with as well. Anything that's hidden between the two of you, kind of what you're going to do moving forward. But what I would like to see is kind of energies moving more into a higher vibration, more of a positive tone for you in your life, as well as the person that you're dealing with. So let's go ahead and look and see where you are. I did choose some crystals that just kind of brought more love and light into the reading. So I do have a couple of crystals that really do emanate love and light, as well as some clearing and clarity as well for you this week, or the first 2 weeks of August. So Aries, let's go ahead and look at where you are. What's going on with you? We did get the Queen of Swords, came right out for you. Let's see what else. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles came out reversed, as well as the Nine of Swords came out upright. Let me see if I can just get one more card for you. See where you are, what's going on. All right, so we also got the Nine of Pentacles came out reversed. So Aries, with you, you've gained a lot of clarity. You are really speaking your truth, how you see things, and you're being very honest with yourself, everybody around you. You're kind of just cutting through all the BS, and you're just stating the truth as you see it and you know it. With the Seven of Pentacles coming out in reverse, there's some things that may have taken a long time for you. You could feel kind of stuck a little bit. You may be losing some sort of interest in something that you put a lot of time, a lot of energy into. And whatever this truth is, you really know now that that's not something that you're necessarily interested in. You feel like that was possibly a waste of time and energy for you. With the Nine of Swords coming out upright, you've been up in your head. You really have been replaying a lot of things over and over again. There could be some doubts, there could be some fears, regarding, where you are at this time. So you're definitely up in your head, being very honest with yourself about this situation. We also have here the Nine of Pentacles. It's in reverse. So Aries, if you are, those of you that are in a relationship, you're being honest that you really possibly have settled. You're not very content in this situation. And that's really possibly why you're very much up in your head and you're being very honest with yourself here. And even possibly the person that you're in a relationship with, other friends, family members too. And you feel like you've just been wasting time here because this isn't necessarily right for you, or at least that's how you're feeling at this time. If you are single, there may be some of you that are recently single, or you are just single and you have been, however that pertains to you. But you don't necessarily want to be single. You may be feeling like, gosh, this is just wasting your time. I know with the way that things have been in the world this year, having relationships has been pretty difficult for many. I mean, there's some that are going ahead and taking that leap of faith and putting themselves out there. But there are many people that are kind of holding back and not choosing to go that direction, especially if they are single at this time. So you may be feeling like, this year has taken a lot away from you, has maybe stolen some time from you. And you may be up in your head about that as well. But again, you're very clear. You're very clear. And this is the truth as you know it, as you see it. So let's go ahead and look at the person that you are thinking about or dealing with. What's going on with them? And you don't necessarily have to be in a relationship with them at this time. This could just be someone, again, that you're just even thinking about, for those of you that are choosing not to be in a relationship. So again, however that pertains to you. But what's going on with the person that you are thinking about or dealing with? Okay, we did get the Hermit. It did come out upright. We have two more cards that came out for them. We have the Ten of Cups upright. We have the Nine of Pentacles upright. Let's see if we can get one more card. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. It did come out reversed. We have, what is this? The Knight of Wands. It came out reversed. We have the Fool upright, and we have the Five of Swords upright. So Aries, there was a lot more energy that kind of came out regarding the other person that you're thinking about or dealing with. So with the Hermit card, they have really gone within. They have done a very deep dive, as I like to say. And, they're really looking at everything in their life. What's worked? What hasn't worked? Why did it work? Why did it fail? All of those things, they're really going very, very, very deep. And so that's kind of where they are, possibly where they've been. It could even be that they're starting to come out of that as well, because that is like the first card that came out, kind of like the beginning, moving forward. There is the Ten of Cups around them. So for those of you that are in a committed relationship with one another, they see you as their one. They see you as the person that they are sharing their life with, and that they definitely have deep, deep feelings for you, and want to have a long life with you. For those of you that are single, this person is wanting a loving relationship with someone. They want to go the distance. So that's very much on their mind, and that could be something that they have really been thinking about as well. With the Nine of Pentacles, for them, the Nine of Pentacles came out upright. For you, it was kind of reversed. So again, not happy in your situation. But for them, they are embracing, this is somebody that if you're in a relationship, it's, you may be looking at buying a new home or building a new home at this time, really taking it up to the next level. If you're not in a relationship and you're single, then you're very content. They're content and happy, with things around them at this time. And I think there is a focus on relationship here. And but it's more of an inner. This is coming from the inside of them more than exterior. With the Seven of Wands coming out in reverse, there's been a resolution here. If there have been arguments, misunderstandings, things between the two of you, there's been resolutions. you know, at least on their side. And it could be on both of your sides, but I do see, Aries, that you're kind of up in your head, really replaying a lot of things, having a lot of, you know, maybe still battling some fears and some doubts and even possibly some regrets. But you know, they are showing that they've released whatever it is, you know, that had gone on. With the Knight of Wands here, you know, they are moving away, I do believe, from something. So, you know, if this is someone that you are very committed to, you know, they could be feeling a little bit aloof right now, or they could be acting a little bit of aloof. I think it's because they've gone deep within and they are really focusing on, you know, themselves and a lot of different things, because they do want success, they do want happiness here. And so, you know, but they may be spending time with friends and family, you know, and maybe not putting so much attention on a relationship in general. And again, that especially if you're single, you know, that's kind of where you're coming from. If you are together as a couple, you know, again, they're not putting as much energy into the relationship right now. And I think it's because they're coming from an inward place instead of being so outward at this time. There is the Fool here, so there is some sort of a new beginning. There is some sort of a transition that is taking place, that is going on for them right now. And again, that was very prevalent with, you know, them coming, you know, going and doing a deep dive. That kind of is a transition stage as well. And so, you know, they're going to be coming out of that, and they're going to be moving, you know, kind of moving forward, you know, kind of coming out of that and becoming more outwardly, I would say, you know, towards the middle part of August for sure. And with the Five of Swords coming out here, and this kind of almost feels like, you know, they may be feeling the need to protect themselves for some reason. Something could have, you know, whatever happened between the two of you that has now been resolved. You know, there is some sort of a protection mode that they are in. There could have been some sort of deception for some of you that could have taken place. And so they are definitely, you know, not going to put all their eggs in one basket right now. They're definitely going to do whatever they need to do to take care of themselves. And for every relationship, that could be something very, very different. But yeah, they're definitely, you know, really taking care of themselves. And if you look at the card, there's people back here crying, you know, something's happened here. And it could have even been something devastating as well. So, you know, I think they're just very much in protection mode. They're definitely protecting themselves, and you know, and so you just need to be aware of that. So now what I want to look at is, what is it that you don't see, Aries, regarding the person that you are thinking about or dealing with? What is it that you are just not seeing? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. This person wants to, you know, if you're in a committed relationship, they're going to come forward. They're going to come out of being so inward and come outward and just be very loyal and loving towards you. They're going to want to be spending more time with you, going out and doing things with you, you know, and really rekindling the romance and the relationship moving forward. And that's really what they're wanting, they're thinking about. And for those who are single, you know, if, you know, depending on, you know, how things are playing out, you know, for some of you, they could be wanting to rekindle the relationship with you, whatever has gone on. For others of you, they may be choosing to move forward and move on, and offer that cup of love elsewhere. But you will know, because every relationship is different, Aries. And so and every situation is different. So let's go ahead. I want to look at what it is that you don't see, or they don't see, regarding you. Oh my goodness. So there were several that wanted to come out. I don't know if I'll take these or not. I mean, I'm going to. They just jumped right out though. Aries, for you, we have the Sun. It did come out in reverse. So there's some things that you just don't see. You don't have clarity on. I think, again, that's why you're up in your head. And, you know, and you may be kind of, you know, maybe going through a little bit of depression or anxiety here. But we do see that you are kind of up in your head, you know. And I do believe it's because there's just some things that, you know, either you don't see clearly, or yeah, I do believe that you're the one that does not see this clearly, Aries. With the Hanged Man though, whatever happened between the two of you that kind of caused them to go really deep inside themselves, you know, whatever that was, you've gained clarity on it, and you are, even though you don't see the whole picture, you don't see everything. You know, you are moving forward. You are releasing. You are moving forward. You are also letting go of, you know, whatever the situation was that happened between the two of you, or that's gone on. Because as we all know, our relationships go through ups and downs, ups and downs. Doesn't mean every time you have a down, you're going to separate. That is by far not the means. A lot of times people will just go within and try to figure things out and work through it and move forward. And for some of you, it does look like this is what your partner, the person you're thinking about, is wanting to do. But we also have here the Wheel of Fortune. It's also in reverse. So you may be feeling kind of stuck, like things are not moving forward for you. Things are not, you know, going to go, you know, forward. Or if they did, it would just be a repetition. You would continue to just kind of be on this wheel that just keeps going around and around, but it's the same things happening over and over and over again for you. So, you know, and that could be some of the clarity that you don't see is, you know, if we move forward again, you know, things move forward, when or if, are they going to be the same? I don't know. And you don't see that. You're not for sure. You don't have the clarity on that, but you have come out of the situation, that, you know, whatever has gone on between the two of you, recently. So Aries, let's go on ahead and look at what it is that you're going to do moving forward. What are you going to do? What are your choices? Okay, Aries, we have the Two of Cups. So there is definitely love in your life around you. There is a strong connection between you and another person. And so I really see you connecting with them and really, you know, enjoying the connection that you have, Aries. So that is definitely what I see for you moving forward. For those that are single or married, in a committed relationship, I do see you very, very much, and I just think this is a beautiful card. But there is someone that you are very connected to, and that's the direction you're going. That's what you're going to be focusing on moving forward. And for the person that you're thinking about or dealing with, what is it that they are most likely going to do moving forward? Okay, so it looks like I had at least 3 come out. We do have the Hanged Man for them. It also came out reversed. So for the person that you're dealing with, you know, they've kind of moved through everything. They've released it, and at this time. So you both definitely have the Hanged Man here showing up in the reverse. We also have here the Nine of Wands. So they may not, you know, whatever happened between the two of you, it could be a situation where they don't know how to proceed forward. You know, and they may not as well. For some of you, again, you know, some they may try to reach out, but again, if they do, you know, they're still going to be very protective of themselves. You just need to be wary of that, you know, moving through this. But for others, they just may choose not to. So it you know, again, differences in relationships. With the King of Cups coming out here, this person is very loyal, loving, honest, faithful, to their core. And that's just who they are. And so, yeah, for those of you that are in a loving married relationship that's just kind of working through something right now, there is a lot of love here between the two of you. I mean, you definitely love one another deeply. You have a strong commitment, a strong connection with one another, and that's going to carry you through. You know, and they're gonna, you know, and they're wanting this as well. For those of you that are single, I see for some of you, you're going to be able to rekindle this situation and this connection, and for others, there's a potential that it may not rekindle and reconnect. But we also have the Emperor here, so somebody is definitely going to be, you know, really taking control. Really, you know, making the decision on what they want to do. But again, they're going to have, you know, they're going to kind of stay in protection mode here. And they do want to move forward in some direction here. So they do want to transition in, you know, and move forward. And so, yeah, and for those of you that are single, again, because this is coming out reversed, the Knight of Wands coming out reversed, you know, for some, they're going to go ahead and go back towards you, and for others, they're not. They're going to go, you know, possibly someplace, you know, in a new direction here. So, Aries, there you go. That is kind of your reading for the last 2 weeks of, or the first 2 weeks of August. I just want to see, what can you do, Aries, to just kind of move your life forward in a high vibrational way? What is it that is recommended for you? You know, what is recommended for you is the Tower. So allowing whatever the situation is to really be confronted, to really come down, to really be seen for what it is. You know, let the curtain, you know, open the curtains, look at it all, look at everything, you know, because that's going to put you on the right path, on where you need to be, how to work through things. You know, if this is something that should be worked through, or if it'd be better to just learn the lessons and move forward. But however that is, your recommendation in order to move into a higher vibration, a more positive way of living, is to just allow everything to crumble down and rebuild in a way where nothing is hidden, everything is seen. Aries. So there you go. And you do have a lot of energies here, you know, lessons that you're kind of working through as well. For you, it's all the things that are kind of hidden that the other person does not see. And so that is the Sun, you know, the fact that you don't see everything, the fact that, you know, things have been kind of either stuck, stagnant, not moving forward, or or just kind of repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. You know, you're being told to clear that out. Really stop doing that. Stop repeating these same patterns, and you know, and get this wheel turned upright, moving forward in a positive direction, so that way the sun can come out and really shine and really illuminate for you, Aries. And then, you know, also, you know, you have gone through everything, you have released it, and you are moving forward here. So you are no longer stuck. The relationship may be stuck right now, but you are not. So, you know, those are kind of the things that you are learning right now, yourself. So there you go. That is your reading for the first 2 weeks of August 2020. Aries, if you are interested in having a reading with me, you can go to my website, answerswritteninthestars.com, schedule an appointment with me, and I will be having some meditations coming out over the first half of August as well. So do go ahead and check those out and see if there's anything that you would be interested in there as well. So Aries, you take care of yourself. I will talk to you again around the middle of August. Take care.